Awesome intro. Why, hello everybody, it's your boy, Gamer with Gains, once again back with another wonderful discussion video. And in today's discussion video, I decided to discuss a topic that, to me, I have experienced literally the entire 4 years, all of the 4 years I have done of YouTubing, and still experience it to this day. And I don't think it's ever going to go away, and that is something that I'm going to call, because I don't know what it's actually called. What did I decide to call? Oh god, what did I decide to call it? Game overload. And basically what I mean by game overload is, I'm almost saying overlord, or that's what my brain's thinking when I try to say overload. Why is that all of a sudden? Probably because I'm filming. The Hawthorne effect, everybody. To me, game overload is the fact that, I'm a gaming YouTube channel. I don't do exclusively gaming videos. Every once in a while I might do something like a vlog or just piddle fart around with some other genre of videos or something else. But as you can tell, you look at the channel at all, it's mostly gaming videos. Probably 95% of it is gaming videos. If not 99%, because literally all I do is sit in front of this computer and film videos for your entertainment, and I appreciate the 1 or 2 of you that are still watching, and if there's more, keep them coming, please. Anyways, I don't even think I've explained it yet. Game overload is the fact that I'm playing all these games on YouTube, and there's an endless amount of options for video games. Like, honestly, I mentioned it before in a couple other videos before. Take a look at the Game Grumps, Markiplier, YouTuber, PewDiePie, any of these YouTubers, and they have thousands of videos up and probably hundreds of games they've played. I know Game Grumps especially, they have probably the widest variety I've seen. Not that I've seen that many YouTubers, but they have a pretty wide variety of games. And it's one of those deals that, to me, it's like there's such a wide variety of games that a lot of times I'm hesitant on what to film, or I get not exactly discouraged, but it's like, I don't know what to film next. I don't know what I want to do, and then I have all these ideas, and sometimes it may take a couple of years to film a game. For example, way back in summer of 2016 when that was when I filmed it. I don't know when I can't remember when I uploaded unless I look at it right now. But in summer of 2016 when I filmed Legacy of Goku for the Game Boy Advance, I was wanting to do Legacy of Goku 2 soon, and I still haven't filmed it yet, and it's 2018. Almost exactly 2 years ago when I filmed it, because it was like one of the first things I filmed right after I did my show in 2016. And I've been wanting to do Legacy of Goku 2, but I just haven't gotten around to it. That's because there's always such a slew of just so many games. Like, I know it's probably bored a lot of people, but it was more for me than it was for you. But I started out with Pokemon Blue, then went to Yellow, then I've done Silver, yes, and Crystal. Currently, I'm working on it now. Peek behind the veil if it hasn't come out yet. Sorry. But, I wanted to start from the beginning and eventually catch up to the current times. But, holy crap, they just announced a Switch Pokemon game. And apparently there's going to be one at the end of this year, 2018. Then there's going to be one sometime in 2019 that'll be a little bit different for the Switch. And it's like, I'm playing one at a time, even though they set these out in twos and then give them a remake or that third one that kind of brings them together. And it's like, I can't keep up with this because unless I did exclusively Pokemon, especially nowadays, I couldn't do it. The only way I could do it is if I did exclusively Pokemon. But I couldn't do it. So, and just to give you an idea, I almost did this when I first started YouTubing. I almost did this. Me and Ethan tried to have Ethan make a video, and thank God he talked me out of it, because I would have really just ruined myself. But I can't remember where I got the idea from. I think I seen another guy do it, and he made a list of all the games he had planned on playing for the year, and I don't remember exactly what was on that list because it was like 4 years ago, because I had just graduated high school. But I've probably played 1 or 2 of those games that were on the list, because the rest of them were just when they came out, what I decided. Like, for example, I don't think anybody realized Spooky's House of Jump Scares was going to be the wonderful little jewel that it was until we started playing it, like everybody. So it's just one of those deals. And I mean, there's newer games, there's older games. I mean, just whatever you can do, whatever you can find, get your hands on to be able to play. And it's just, like I said, there's so many. Like, I've got a list here pulled up, and I have not updated this list. This is actually more of a list for me to play video games for me. just personally, and but I can definitely read some of them off here because they would go along with my YouTubing. So while I'm reading this list, I'm also going to like try to put them up on the screen and like what game they're from or whatever, and or what console or what platform you play them on. But before I give you this list, please remember a couple things. One, these are just ideas. Some of them may never happen, some of them may take forever to happen. Two, I didn't make this list. It's a list of games that I was supposed to play for like me to just make me feel better, and games I wanted to play in the next year or so, not games that are all necessarily need to be YouTubed. And I think the third thing is just, yeah, this list is just a drop in the bucket, but here we go. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 for the SNES. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for Steam, obviously, or PC off of Steam. Dragon Quest 9, Sentinels of Starry Skies. That could include, you know, any of the Dragon Quest games from before. You know, any of the Pokemon games. Chrono Trigger for the SNES. You know, I've written down Rocky Road, a really old game for SNES. Super Mario RPG, that was another one for SNES that I wanted to really play. Red Rescue Team. I'm talking about Pokemon, what is it? Pokemon Red Rescue Team or whatever. Surely that's not what the title's called. I can't remember off the top of my head now. What's wrong with me? I don't know. Eventually Roller Coaster Tycoon might be fun. Any of the three of those. Dragon Ball Z Boost Fury. That's another good one. And then the rest of them are just kind of like Steam games. You know, I'd like to go back to Turbo Dismount eventually. Or I bought a few of them that I haven't even opened yet because I had plans on YouTubing them, but haven't done it yet, you know. But there's an endless list. I think I named off like 10 or 12 right there, and there's a lot that I don't want to name off because they're just random Steam games. That's what I'm talking about with gamer overload. There's just so much content and so much out there, and you couldn't play it all possibly. So it's like, you know, whether I do a one and done thing or if I try to make a series out of something, or I try to play the game all the way through, it's just one of those deals that, you know, obviously I'm not going to get to them all, but there's just these ideas and something I want to talk about today. So I guess that was it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, I don't know, I just want to know what everybody thinks. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.